and I just wanted to bring up a topic. Do you guys remember the whole Little Peep, the story where his management was giving him drugs, and it just wasn't helping out and all that? Well, that happened to me on tour, and my manager's name. Well, I don't even like to call him my manager anymore. Stat Quo. Remember that name, Stat Quo, because when I was on tour through 2018 to 2000, whatever, the world tours with Nicki and Juice and all that. I was a drug addict back then, right? And
your manager was supplying.
And my manager was supplying me with the drugs. He knew all my plugs, so if I couldn't perform because I was withdrawing back then, because yes, I used to be a drug addict, he would. And I just wanted to bring up a topic. Do you guys remember the whole Little Peep, the story where his management was giving him drugs, and it just wasn't helping out and all that? Well, that happened to me on tour, and my manager's name. Well, I don't even like to call him my manager anymore. Stat Quo. Remember that name, Stat Quo, because when I was on tour through 2018 to 2000, whatever, the world tours with Nicki and Juice and all that. I was a drug addict back then, right? And
your manager was supplying.
And my manager was supplying me with the drugs. He knew all my plugs, so if I couldn't perform because I was withdrawing back then, because yes, I used to be a drug addict, he would make calls, send $5,000 out here, $5,000 out here, just to ship the drugs to wherever we're at in the world, Switzerland or anywhere in America. And he's gonna act like he didn't do that, like a fucking hypocrite. And I'm really feeling like I should take him to court, right? Because that was the time I almost died from the drugs. I was so skinny, unhealthy. But his name is Stat Quo. I'll even fucking pin this right here. Stat Quo. Also, he took my car away too. That I paid. That the majority of the money. How ironic. Peeps my fucking cover too. And now he wants $30,000 of the remaining money to pay it off, which I paid to all my money in the car, and he won't give it to me. And that's not even the real reason. I almost died on tour multiple times from him supplying me drugs anytime I needed it, because I couldn't perform if I was withdrawing. And I've always wanted to make this case known. He is a terrible fucking human being.
He even had a doctor that gave him prescriptions.
And yeah. It just sucks. The industry just sucks. And that's a big reason why I haven't dropped another album, is because it put such a bad taste. After I got sober, it put such a bad taste in my mouth, like, to even want to make music, knowing how fucked the industry is. They just want to keep you alive long enough
to make their money.
To make their fucking money. And if you die,
even better for them.
Even better for them, because it's easier to manage a dead artist than an alive one. And that's what sucks about the Juice WRLD situation, is because Juice was one of the most talented fucking people, and now they have his whole catalog of music that did. And who knows if that's even what Juice's vision was. Like, you know what I mean? Shout out to Juice, one of the most amazing artists. Shout out X. X didn't die, obviously, from drug-related issues. But, it's just the same shit. They don't care about us artists. And that's why it's hard and almost traumatizing to make music at this point. And that's why I'm trying to find my love again for it. You guys can tell that I am sober. I don't look skinny anymore. I've gained weight. Like, the way I present myself. But yeah, Stat Quo. Stat Quo, lawyer up, because seriously, I'm coming for you, bro. I'm literally coming for you. That's fucked up. It's fucked up what you did to me, man. Really, it really is. And then when he felt that I was useless to him, moved me way out an hour away to a city called Corona, California, just not to deal with me anymore. And that's when the drug problem got even worse, because I felt depressed that I was so far away from LA, and it just spiraled out of control. He was supplying me drugs throughout every one of those tours because he knew that I couldn't perform if I was withdrawn. That is illegal and fucked up. And Stat, please, get your lawyers together. My lawyers will be in contact with you. And give me my fucking car back. It's all my money put into the fucking car. And you want the rest of the $30K? Are you kidding me? And his excuse is, yo, I don't have a license. I do have a license. It's suspended. But, like, I want my fucking car back. Jesus Christ, bro. I never wanted to go public about this, but I had a very, very interesting convo with him on the phone right now, where he was just nonstop yelling at me saying, I didn't sell you drugs. We have screenshots. My homies kept those screenshots because they knew that one day this was going to happen, you know, and also in case if I died. So, yeah, fuck you, Stat. Fuck you, CIU Records. Whatever the fuck your stupid record label name is. And, yeah, I was the only artist that you ever had that ever made anything of himself. I don't know who else you have, but, yeah, I don't, they're not making waves. But anyways, I guess I'll take some questions now. Yeah, fuck Stat. Definitely fuck Stat.